Okay.
The Haitians ruled New Orleans, not the French. The Haitians did. The Creole.
Okay, so your father had that was a Haitian island.
Well, when after the Haitian Revolution, they left Haiti, they came here to New Orleans with their slaves, and they bought sugar cane, and that's what saved New Orleans. The sugar cane, because they had no crop, and the Haitians bought the sugar cane, and they ran New Orleans. Morial was not the first black mayor of New Orleans. He was in the Creole, got their leadership back from the Americans. It was Creole leadership, not French leadership. The poets say, I want a French colony, not no nigger colony, because the Frenchmen would die from malaria. The Haitians were acclimatized, they didn't die. To get the women over here, they ran all the prostitutes out of Paris and brought them to New Orleans. Okay? And they sent them with a casket because they would die, and the French had a lot of money for funerals, so they sent them with a casket, and they called them casket brides. Or they say, oh, they had a little casket. No, it was a real casket, because the French would say, I got to spend all that money on a funeral, so okay, we'll send these hoes with a casket because she died, your funeral paid for. They was trying to make New Orleans French, but it was Creole, it wasn't French. New Orleans got the whitest black people and the blackest white people in the world. You don't know. You can't maintain a racial purity with all that moving and intermixing and stuff like that. The biggest thing that happened in my life when I choose to be a Muslim. That's the biggest thing that happened in my life. And once you choose Allah's name, Allah take charge of that. With black Muslim, not teaching Islam, not for Muhammad, but we use Allah's name. So Allah took it over, He supplanted it. So in the end, okay, this is my name, this will be my religion. And it is not, and now,
That's right.
Allah took it. You know, you see, you search all your life to find something. The search is over. I just want to do better at what I have. Be a better Muslim, that's all. And still, my mission is still the same as always been. Fight for the good and against the bad. That's my mission. And I think it's a good mission. I love Hadith too. And I still can't stand racists. I experienced that in my own family. My brother became a Jew in New York.
What was his name?
And all his, yeah, Jew in New York City.
What is his name now?
Peter Sivers.
Okay, Peter Sivers. Okay.
Peter Terrence. T-E-R-S, Peter Terrence. He became a Jew in New York, and I went to see him. I thought I'll leave it in the army. I thought he could let me spend the night with him. He said, no, you can't stay with me because I don't want my children to learn to talk like a Negro. Okay? My blood brother. His kids married rich white Jews. They're all rich white Jews now, okay? He was white. And his wife was a Creole from New Orleans, but they're white in New York. And that's how he died. And his kids, they're all married rich white Jews. They're rich now, rich white Jews. They still kind of terrible fame over there.
So the Joby, Prentice, and Rudy, they're all so the Joby, Prentice, and Rudy, they're all silvers?
That's my uncles.
Yeah, they're uncles. They're all silvers, right?
They're all silvers, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But my brothers are Terrence.
Yeah.
Terrence. Peter's Terrence and Chris. Chris Terrence is my brother.
And Martin Terrence.
Yeah.
And then what about Velma?
Victoria.
Okay.
That's my mama's mama. It's Victoria. We say Victoria. That's the French name.
Mm-hmm.
We never said Victoria. It's Victoria.
Victoria, okay.
And on my daddy's side is Lorraine.
Okay.
I don't know the English name. I have to ask my sister. I never knew her English name. We just say Lorraine or Aunt.
Okay.
And her slave name was Jack. He died when I was a teenager.
Yeah, okay.
I thought thought he was our cousin. When I got older, I said, no. Let me tell you. Let me tell you the story. And from my uncle, I learned the story of my mama's side in Lacombe, where he had his slaves, and what he told him. He called his boy, my uncles. He got his 6 or 7 of them. It's in the census. It's in the census. They say he had 7 slaves. He said, these are human beings. My uncle told him a story. He said, he treated them with respect. He said, they're only working for me because the white man treated them like an animal. He said, if they want their freedom, you free them. You have the right, what's called the emancipation thing, you can free them. He said, when you free them, give him 4 days of the land so he could take care of his family. Because we had 2 square miles. He said, if you want them black gals, you'll marry them. So although we had slaves, we had a slave like Rasulullah had slaves. Not like a white man had a slave. We weren't cruel. And Jack on my dad's side, he lived in the house. Okay? That's what there was my cousin. But he was our slave. He was a little bit of boy when slavery ended, he didn't want to leave. May God bless his soul and give him paradise.